if Anglican Grammar School is going to be expelled, already been expelled from the competition, Osun State School Sport Governors Cup. The reason why we are removing them is simply because before the beginning of the competition, we had a meeting with every one of them, from the principals to the zonal heads and the attached coaches from every zone, the 6 zones. I will give them a very clear instruction. Rules were read to them that we should not field players who are not in the school, and we should not use machineries, which means they should always use the young students that are presently in the school. And so we discovered in the course of the game, after our semi-final match against Larry Leke and Ife, Larry Leke had to send a letter of protest seeking for verification of these boys, the opponent, because they discovered that some of them don't even know each other's name in the field. Before then, we had in the quarterfinals, we had called the Ife people to ask them the authenticity of the players they are using, and they confirmed to us that they are bona fide school students. And so afterwards, we had to send to their allies to confirm the names of the boys from their schools, which they initially said they were in the school. But thank God for the Ministry of Education. We need to really thank them so much for coming through for us, because they were the one that went thoroughly. We went to their board, the central server, after which they discovered that the said players, about 5 of them, are not in the school presently. They've passed out. Some are not even in that school at all. And so in lieu of this, if Anglican Grammar School would have to be expelled and disqualified from continuing in this competition.
In brief, before now, I was at the center when Anglican was playing against Mudakeke. I identified the same thing that is happening today, and I asked them. They told me they are students of the schools, so I investigated through them, but it looks rowdy that day, and it will look as if I intentionally want to disrupt the activity on ground that day, because there was a little uproar prior to the game. So that was why I suspended the investigation, and we moved on. We noticed some abnormalities, and we felt it's supposed not to be. If we leave it to let go, it will look as if we are supporting evil. And for them to learn for the other day, for another school to learn from their mistake, I think it is necessary, and for our own sake, it is also necessary, because who claims to say something is bad have to come with clean hands. So that's the reason for this, not because of the sponsor or whatever. If we want the sponsor to go to the final, we will have given them by. They should go and stay in the final and look for somebody else to play with them. In the first instance, we did not nominate LSA. The LI in Ayedire will bear witness. We did not bring them to this competition. The LI and the ministry insisted they represent Ayedire.
Oye Khalid, yes.
Oye Khalid.
We have
Oye Sumbola
Yan. And we have Salam Abdurrahman. So there's another player in the second from another school, Ipetumoju. So these 4 players have been confirmed not to ever be in the school. The ministry also had confirmed this, and it's very clear.
If Anglican have been contacted yesterday through the LI, today they really accepted the decision of the Ministry of Education over the overfeeding of ineligible students to play for them, and they are pleading for the matter not to be taken up against them.
To deter schools from deploying machinery to people.
All right. Thank you so much. You know, these are maiden events of this magnitude of program, Governor's Cup. We had seen where there's loopholes. There's not supposed to be loophole because we had meetings with all the principals that are involved, the zonal leaders that are involved, the coaches, because we don't know them face to face. And we make sure that we had a meeting with them, threatening them that we are going to expel them if we found them do any abnormalities, like not fielding in wrong players. But we gave them the trust because they are working with us. But we discovered that it's not enough. Like your question, how are we going to curtail such occurrences in our next edition? Well, we have seen that we have to liaise straight with the Ministry of Education. When we get the names of the players that are going to be involved by each school or for each school, we would have gone back to the ministry to confirm before the commencement of the program. So these are the things we are going to do and more that we are going to put in place to make sure that such mishap does not happen again in our competition.